Ciężki,
I think this share screen is distracting you. Want me to stop it?
You start streaming as well. In the meantime, good morning, Moriocho!
No, I feel like the share screen needs to be stopped. It seems to be distracting you. You don't even realize that Moriocho is night right now.
No, it's literally daytime.
There seems to be a serious problem with you understanding stuff.
Are you streaming?
I don't know.
There you are. Watch? I don't want to watch. Why would I watch?
Yeah.
Why would I watch
Yeah,
it first?
you do want to watch. You have to watch it from all three sources. You have to watch it from both streams, then you have to watch it from Discord as well, whatever it is. And Turbo is singing again.
Smelly? Oh my goodness, Smelly is here.
You know what I need on this OBS? An animation where Gage throws a freaking hammer across the screen and right at zero. That's what I need.
You know what I would suggest? I just now realized that the text message is going up above your Gage. Like it's on top of Gage. I would either move like the text, the chat box, or put the chat box behind Gage. That's what I would do with this. No, you don't want to. You don't have to do it right now anyway.
Not like I can see the chat box anyway.
Nah, it's fine anyway, but just letting you know.
I'm saying like the chat box doesn't even want to show up as a freaking red outline when I unlock the lock. Freaking hidden for some reason.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm ready. I've got the chat open. Did the thing. Yeah, I guess we're ready.
It sounds like you're not ready still. I should seriously stop the share screen. You seem so distracted.
Absolutely not. We must do court case immediately.
Yeah, the court case is about why is Doofus doing this terrible singing and just bleeding our ears. Like, why?
June Steventanto 9 PT tu am District Corto Defendanto Libi no 2.
Not doing it in English. Rather than doing it in some fucked up language, how about in English now?
I read it pretty clearly, so.
Oh, you fucked up so fucking bad.
Oh fuck, I have to read.
Yeah, you do have to read. Oh, well, I thought you were ready, huh?
I was eating ice cream. Okay. This is it. The big day. Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I went to bed at, no I did not. I did not go to bed at that time. Fuck off.
Oh, what time did you wake up?
No, now that's more accurate. Yeah, I would nap only that long.
That's only 2 hours, Apollo.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. What's the problem?
But at least you have me.
So anyway, I'm going back to sleep.
And the amazing Mr. Hat.
Now I'm definitely going back to sleep.
He's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo. That's probably Phoenix, right?
That voice. Oh, hey, get any sleep? Mr. Right. I was going out I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the pasta joint seem almost fun.
Daddy, do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today?
Not me. Take a guess.
Hmm? How about Little Plum?
There's nothing little about her. Ah, that's Sherman tank of a mom. Nope. Guess it's Sherman tank. Okay. Guess again.
That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy. Oh my god.
Something ain't right when a girl of her age just makes a question like that. Statement.
You don't need a mommy. You got Maya. Wherever she is right now.
Like seriously, like what? Huh?
Do you think Maya will be a great mom? Surely, right?
I don't think it'll be the worst one. So given the options that exist. It's barely morning and you're at it already, Trucy. Many ha-ha-has.
Yeah.
Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is? Oh, yes, it's Diala, your client's fiancée.
Wait, what?
She's going to be a witness?
How? But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance?
You have to wonder what Gavin's up to. Ah, something's definitely going up here, guys. This is very clear to me.
Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back.
That's not important!
If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one out of there.
Well, guess the case is solved, man. We don't have to worry.
Just like that, bro. This entire time, we could have just pulled one out instantly.
Yeah, all of our bandies, right?
Judging. Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Kitaki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution is warmed up, and it's a sold-out house.
Damn, tickets for court sessions.
Very well. To recap. While yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party. Guilty of panty snatching. We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant. Correct. Herr Judge, and today, I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside.
The outside?
The acquisition of the murder weapon, the preparation for the acts. Our poor defendant told all, you see? To his betrothed. His betrothed? Betrothed? His fiancée, Herr Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole. Very well. You may show the, lucky lady to the stand. Your name and occupation, Fräulein? Alida Tiala. My occupation is future wife.
That's not an occupation.
Ah, traditional values. I respect that. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. That's oddly specific, Judge. Who does that?
Yeah, I feel like this is like a normalized sentence of what Torque would say out of explosions.
Maybe. Yet, you're here today as a witness for the persecution? To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first. But I couldn't hide the truth. Honesty. Another admirable trait.
Stunning and brave, man.
Fräulein, is it true that on that day of the crime, the defendant Waki Kitaki confessed his plans? His plans for murder? Yes. The witness will please give her testimony to the court. It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Waki found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it. So, the pistol did belong to the Kitaki family then?
Brilliant.
Yeah, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kitaki mansion on charges of possession of illegal firearms. And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven. How can you prove something like that?
Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them called rifling marks. We'll see. I have a bullet in my pockets, right? It was in a safe for some fucking reason.
Rifling marks? Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint left on every bullet it fires.
And when did you first hear about Waki's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination now!
No! Man, I can't wait for this woman's fake ass smile to be an evil smile. That was the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. When Waki looked at his face went so pale. But of course, he had just found out he had a bullet in his chest.
So you were there at the time?
Yes, poor Waki.
That must have been, quite frightening, huh?
He was furious. He ripped his reports up into shreds. Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint. Waki's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute. Great.
You're a weird woman. Fucking weird. Great. Now he sounds like a psycho. So is it easy to take a pistol out from the house?
Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Walk is a special case, being the next in line.
That still doesn't mean a fucking kid should take a gun, but whatever.
Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah? Well, maybe he's a bit spoiled. I hear he got amazing presents for his birthdays. Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone.
Amazing is not the word I would use, okay? Sounds like he has a taste for sweets and danger.
The boy here being that Walkie had access to a pistol.
What happened? Meaning, the murder.
I tried to stop him, I really did. But Walkie wouldn't listen. Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems. The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
How can you say that for certain? How?
Herr Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fräulein.
I told you.
It was the defendant, Walkie, was it? Who took the pistol from his home? We know this is for a fact now. I suppose we do. So, how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah? That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
Could someone else have used that pistol?
Yep.
But there was another. Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol.
What's this? What's this? Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Tell the court who is this other person with access was. Other than the parents?
Here's a dead guy. I mean, and then this. Or her. Anyway.
I think the only real right answer is Tiala. She's the only other person.
All of these other guys can't pinpoint anything. This can, this can't, this maybe can, no. It's nothing to talk about. No, definitely not. Should we just put this there?
I have a feeling it's probably the wrong answer, but we know that she is involved in this case. More than she lets on. The parents don't make sense.
Okay.
I will
What's the worst that could happen? We'll just blow up, right?
just explode, man. Alright, just explode.
There's nothing else to look here. Like these parents, I mean, there's nothing to talk about.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really involve them.
I mean, let's see what happens, I guess. Well, of course, I mean, you, Miss Diallo.
Me? But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning. Objection!
Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé? And killed a man in cold blood in his behalf? I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this...
I don't think you've heard enough, then, buddy.
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I'm all for romance, and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder.
Yeah, well, because you know how a criminal's mindset.
Yeah.
I hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé.
Huh. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here? You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
Police? This must be the Utah police.
Hmm.
I have evidence showing connection between the witness and the something.
The victim? Yeah, Walkie's... Or, wait. Yeah, it would be that, wouldn't it? We're talking about the victim and Miss Tiala.
I mean, Trucy was also kept talking like, oh, they never looked at the goddamn safe.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not this, well, fuck me, I guess. Take that!
That looks like a medical chart.
Found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
What? Miss Tiala, why is your name on this chart?
There's that grumpy face I was looking for. Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice.
Our warm little fiancé just froze over.
I was on staff at the clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that? Miss Tiala, you testified that you had no connection to the victim. And I don't. Now.
Can't tell you. Now.
I quit a year ago, half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past.
Damn, so defensive all of a sudden, damn.
Am I right?
That's not true at all. Why, I embrace...
Like,
yeah, he embraces his past loves, right?
I embrace the ones I love, past flaws and all, no matter...
There's no connection now, it doesn't fly in a court of law.
doesn't fly.
She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Kitakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true, but you remained connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice. There's evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic.
Apart from the bullet, there is. Oh, the shoes. That's a really good one.
We don't know what this lamp is about. The bullet cannot be connected to anything, so it's just this. Well, definitely just that.
It should be the sandal, yeah.
If it ain't the sandals, then. These sandals were found in the clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Huh? Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry, Fräulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you. What's with you? I thought you were on my side. Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning.
I mean, not even a prosecutor can hide the fact that, you know, fingerprints and stuff. I mean, come on.
Well, we would have brought it up anyway. I just wanted you to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty terrible job with it, honestly.
This court thinks you need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there the day of the murder.
Well, there's little point in denying it.
Very well. The witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic that day?
I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend.
Uh-huh.
Just about, yeah, I don't know, man. That whole statement, that whole fucking thing.
That's the one that's like I could just throw it in the garbage.
By mistake, you mean? The mistake you heard about from the defendant? The botched operation.
He was a timid small man, but I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but there is still one thing which does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
And I would have worn those sandals home too.
Guys, please. None of you would wear those shoes.
Alright? Not neither one, alright?
I mean,
So, why were the sandals left behind?
well, aside from the fact that those fucking slippers were taken outside to the fucking park and then, left there. Like, both shoes were just left in different areas. He pointed out the contradiction before me. Man, Cameron, whose side are you on?
There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala?
Yeah, you can make up some shit, right?
Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake?
Uh-huh.
Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. And we're just buying this bullshit.
Man, a lot of these people have like serious memory loss issues. I would never buy this shit.
I mean, she's lying. Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation, yeah, forehead?
I mean, I know she's lying, but I'm saying like this lie, it makes you're trying to tell me that this is how memory loss works. Fuck that shit. Oh wait, what the? No fair. I mean, most people would remember like, oh yeah, I did leave my shoes there. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but like, no. My problem is like, if you happen to like wear somebody else's shoes, you wouldn't even realize that you took somebody else's shoes. You would think like you have your own shoes, right?
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't even realize this.
Oh no, well good thing we can take we have those clinic shoes with her fucking signature prints on it again, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Completely different style of shoes, but what do I know? He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The defense may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination!
No. Time to yell. Hold it! Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think.
And that was the first time you had contacted Mr. Miraculous in half a year?
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with. So, why did you go to the clinic that day?
Did you want Dr. Miraculous to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop walking, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem.
Couldn't you have called? Why go in person?
I called several times that evening, but no one was in. The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? That was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah? I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor...
You mean that act of malpractice on Walkie, correct?
If he had just told Walkie the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened. True. The operation was the start of this whole affair. Oh, of course, if he told him, he might have been erased by the Kitakis much earlier. A disturbing thought! We know that the Miraculous Cleaning had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police, even if he wanted to. That's why I knew I had to warn him. What a line.
What a criminal line right there. Typical. No dark secrets. Eh?
What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing.
She's hiding something. I know it. I must have some evidence that proves it too.
You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind.
But then you'd be betraying Waki, wouldn't you?
No, I did it for him. For us. She went to warn him so that her fiancé would not have to commit such a crime. Yeah? I didn't want them to take my Waki away.
There's no way she went to the clinic just to warn him.
Do you know why she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic, and fast.
So if we go to, say, the fourth one... Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding in dark secrets. What evidence do we have? Really have to present something. The only other thing is just the bullet, really. That's the only other thing that's like... Fun, like to say squished from me.
It's kind of hard to connect the bullet right now to her, though. It's kind of not the easiest thing.
What else?
Even though we know that she had access to a pistol, but yeah. This.
No, found the Miraculous broken resting on the court.
This still doesn't say anything about her.
No.
This is irrelevant now. This is still relevant to her, but I don't know if it's connectable.
What's the fourth line? The next one, I mean. The fifth line. I had to tell him to be careful as an old friend. I don't think any of these. It's either the fourth or the fifth line, based on the lines that we press her.
Yeah, this thing, this awfully random line like I have no secret.
Actually, I'm not hiding any dark secrets. Okay, so how can she explain the slippers? Like, that's the only connection I can make right now. It's the slippers, because we've already established the sandals.
Performed in June 14. She was only there on January and quit. This doesn't say anything new right here. Not really. Nope, nothing. This line doesn't have any relevance, right? Her quitting in January and other stuff, right? There's no relevance, right?
I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year since I quit. No, I don't think so.
Right, so... I mean... Should I put that there? At this point, I'm not sure.
I don't know what else to connect it to. That's literally the only thing. Like, so she's basically, my problem is that she's saying that I'm not hiding any dark secrets. Okay, but we have this piece of evidence that has her print, the same print that we can find on her sandals as well. So she does have something to explain, basically.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that's here. This another like, can't really. We just have to find the correct piece of dialogue to throw that at her face. I guess.
Yeah,
Assuming it's this one.
I assume. I don't know.
Explosions, I guess. Torque will be happy. Oh wait, he's not here.
That's not it.
The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Ah, classic Phoenix line right there. Taken right from Phoenix Wright.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I have to explode you, Mr. Justice.
Explode you. Oh, I must be on the wrong track.
Ah, that explosion, I actually felt it. Okay, it's the bullet then. It's gotta be the bullet. Because... No, it's gotta be the bullet, right?
But is this still the correct sentence?
I mean, when it comes to dark secrets, that's like a dark secret, right? It's gotta be.
I remember looking at that thing made Trucy just say something stupid anyway.
Yeah, I re-listened to our stream again. She was basically wanting to eat this because it looked like caramel or something.
No, I mean... a double explosion makes Torque double.
I mean, if this is not it, I don't know what else it is. Okay, that's kind of bad. What the fuck is it?
Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? Again, I know from the OG games Phoenix says the same line.
I'm not sure I follow.
It clearly contradicts the I thought. I mean, do you find this familiar? I know Phoenix has said this exact line.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna explode your ass for a second time now. Objection exploded.
I'll take that 1 million points with the judge.
Damn. What's the fifth line?
Again, careful of the old friends and shit.
I want to tell him to be careful as an old friend. Only my first time. Okay.
I mean, the only thing that has a fucking timestamp at all is just that one thing about Tune, and that's it.
Wait, check the last report on the last page.
I mean, this one, I
Yeah.
didn't look at it. I didn't look at it before, like...
But did it say January? There's no date on it.
Yeah, the thing is that this thing says freaking nothing. The only thing that has a date is this thing, which is just the autopsy report of June 14. Otherwise, there's...
Yeah, let me read that again.
There's a time there as well, of course.
Yeah, but that's when the victim died, so... Okay, yeah, that's fine, never mind.
And it's gone June 14 again, so,
I did go to the clinic that day. And it was just...
What a dilemma, huh? What a dilemma! No, I'm done didn't go to the clinic. I don't remember exactly, but I was after 9:30, I think.
Okay.
And that was the first time you had a gun. Of course it was. He talks about time. I mean, she talks about the time here, 9 something something. Whether that aligns up all the other stuffs after 10 p.m. and all that stuff. This is the only thing that has a timer on it. Whether that is.
I don't think it's the time right now we're looking for.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's just the only thing time related in an evidence piece. This. Did you want to run away? Well, after I failed to stop walking, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem. Couldn't you have called White Go in person? I called several times that evening, but no one was in. He was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. Another time statement, but that night, remember? That was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah. No, the doctor.
I don't think. I do think that the time events are probably different. I think the events that happen there are probably different from what we know right now. But anyway.
Too timid to admit what mistake, huh? You mean that Dr. Dalton Brown practiced on walkie, correct? I had to just talk like a truth back in. None of this would have happened. True, that operation was the start of this whole affair. Oh, of course, if he had told him, he might have been erased by Kitaki's much earlier. A disturbing thought. We know that the miraculous clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably would have gone to the police even if he wanted to. That's why I knew I had to warn him. And now we're back at this fucking statement. It was just a whole bunch of nothing really. Dark secrets, yeah.
You see, this when you press her, it almost suggests that this is the line we need to present the evidence.
No, this one was just, but when he was trying to walk, wouldn't you? Why didn't for him? For us? She went to warn him so that her fiancé would not have committed such a crime, yeah? I didn't want him to take my walkie away. There's no way I wish she went to the clinic just to warn him. So we just need to know. So the statement here is like we need to make a point on why did she go there? Why did she go to this clinic? Huh? I guess that's the end point statement.
Why else would I have gone? Oh! No, what if... Why else would I have gone?
Like the main subject seems to be about like making a point on why did she go there? Like, was there a different reason why she went there? But
how
do we connect her involvement to that?
Maybe the papers again, potentially. Not that one.
Which papers though?
Third page, the same ones where her name is on. Like, okay, she's clearly, yeah, because her name is there. For some reason, these papers make her nervous. There's probably a reason for it. Maybe she went to take these papers. Because remember, we also had a break-in as well.
I mean, I would know that much. The bullet hole was in the fucking safe, and clearly someone tried to get those damn things away. That or someone tried to break into the safe. We just don't. We just assume that she was in the fucking office trying to break in, maybe, but can we prove this with this item? Can we?
Something cool.
That's what I only wonder, like, can we prove the fact that that's the case?
What other evidence we have? The thing is, I don't think any of the other things help right now. We already did the bullet and the sandals. None of that is relevant. None of this is relevant.
This didn't work. So that's already irrelevant. This has nothing to work with.
No.
This needs to be identified to a gun, I guess. That was fired, or whatever the fuck.
I mean, clearly the paperwork and that bullet are connected. Like, in my honest opinion, I think there's gotta be.
It shouldn't even be this difficult to figure out why would you go there, but here we are.
If you look at that evidence again. Yeah, I honestly think it's this paperwork. Because I think if this paperwork were to be found, because obviously Maractus was involved with the Bosch operation, she doesn't want to get involved in that as well, maybe. I think.
I mean, a third explosion can't help, right?
I guess.
It can't hurt, right? It's gonna be fine, right?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the right answer or not.
Objection!
Oh, it is.
This chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's office.
Yes.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Ms. Diala, you know why it was, don't you?
Mind filling me in?
Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away.
But, Herr Doctor.
And this is where you come in, Ms. Diala. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation.
Interesting.
You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents. The chart's business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly. Too bad, little attorney.
W. Little get W. My spidey senses are tingling again.
Literally.
It's reacting, man. The senses.
What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tighten just now. It's actually gagging me. Oh shit.
Your bracelet?
We've been through this before! Just like yesterday, like you said.
When a witness isn't sure of something, their nervous habits gives them away. But I can't see anything, Apollo.
Skill issue. Eh. Then what's my place reacting to?
Wait, maybe? Yes, that has to be it.
What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They're on a 7th sense.
I guess the stream is over now.
They must be sharper than mine.
That statement alone has ended the stream, so there's nomads in the courtroom now. We can. Huh?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know what about that. I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything.
Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony.
I'm so glad no one can hear our conversation, honestly.
But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well then, what do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo. With your eyes. And your 7 senses.
Doof is not a defense attorney, okay? He's not.
Eventually he will be.
Then it's up to me and my bracelets. I swear to God, I know the actual fucking legal defense attorneys are all just slapping their foreheads like, what is this game?
I mean, it's a bit more fantastical, but yeah, obviously.
I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring down the depth. Yeah, you'd be on this stand and being like, let's see what the heart of the cards say.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. The upside down hangman. I see the problem here, Judge. What? You see what? Explain to me.
Why would I go to the clinic now for a half-a-year-old chart? Well,
but your signature was on that chart.
so what does that have to do with this case? If there was something in that chart to make me look bad, I would have dealt with it. The only one responsible for that chart is the presiding doctor, Dr. Miractus.
She's hiding something. I can smell it. And I bet she's got a habit that gives it away. I just have to focus to find her nervous habit. Maybe it's time to give my bracelet a rub.
So it's that sentence. So it's definitely that sentence, that fourth one.
Give it a rub, man. Give it a gentle pat.
Yeah, man. I need to go back.
Perceive?
I guess?
Oh, the Illuminati eyes back. Why would I go to the clinic now?
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Okay, you need to look for, you basically need to look around for any weird movement or habits, basically.
Habits.
Oh, she's moving her ring. Alright.
I forgot that there's a button I have to press during this too.
Okay, just here again. Now, just press R.
Gotcha!
Damn.
That's the one thing I don't remember. If there's a button I needed to press at some point. Why go to the clinic for half a year old shot now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was quite clear, Miss Dial, you have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right tongue to fiddle with your ring.
What?
She wasn't sure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It was a clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. What? Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Yeah?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I got her on the ropes. Now I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow. With evidence!
It's the checkup.
Miss Diala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart the chart became a threat to you now because of this.
Because of the checkup. That's the only thing that happened. So it's this thing.
I mean, there's nothing else really here, so. I like how this statement will also explode my ass.
Yeah. Because you're making out bullshit on the spot.
A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Gitakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Nothing. Why should I think anything?
Oh, I would think you were positively beside yourself because you were afraid. You knew what Walkie's chest X-ray would reveal. A full half a year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free when the chart came back to haunt you. Nice.
Big eek.
Much nice. That's all, Your Honor. Yeah, that's all.
That
I just
is-
made a cool scream. So anyway, that's all, Your Honor.
What just happened?
Well, a girl screamed. That's why.
Did the witness just admit to lying? I sensed it too.
Damn, everyone has the seventh sense in this courtroom.
There was a great aura emanating from her forehead.
Man, not everyone can see it visually as well.
It's the seventh sense, man. Very cool. So the lady was lying, it seems.
That's correct. She said she had no connection to the miraculous clinic, but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. If the Kirakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Diala?
You guessed it. Order! Order!
I did it! I broke her testimony! Woo! Yet menacing music still plays, so we're not done.
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you. Wait.
Oh, fuck. She has more bullshit.
Miss Tiala? It's true that the child was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Walkie and went home. It appears this cross-examination is far from over.
Nice. Try not to break the wall, though, so much, buddy. What? Man, I thought it was over. Oh, shit.
She hid the truth from us. This is clear. Yet, it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
Ah, yes, of course it doesn't.
Very well. This witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
Ah, yes, more cross-exploding. So damn close!
You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo. Nothing happened at all.
It's now gone forever.
Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left.
Nice! And the rest is just the same old.
You just need to press the last line.
Hold it!
How did Maractus respond to the warning?
Oh, he was quite surprised, panicky even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn Akitaki was after him? Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any mobsters. Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday, Right here in this courtroom.
Yeah, real impressive. The day you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hatzer.
Yeah, man. After which, I carried you back to your chambers. It sounds like the judge had quite a fight.
Nothing happened in Dr. Maractus' office that day, huh?
But what about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo.
I know. But we can't prove when it happened. Not that Alita Idella was in any way
Nor.
involved. Oh, well,
Well, let's try putting some evidence up again. Anyway,
there's no way she went to the clinic just to warn him.
do you know why she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out. And fast. So we're back in this line.
It's the last thing, but
Nothing happened at all. Nothing, I say. Nothing.
what kind of evidence we need? Found in Maractus' clinic office with a broken bulb and red stain on the cord.
The office story just had only this bullet and this lamp, but nothing else.
How can we... The bullet's obviously gonna be connected to the gun at some point, but I can't... Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. It's... well, I don't know what logic it's gonna follow, but it's either the lamp or the bullet, right? The bullet is pretty... What would the lamp mean? Why do we need the lamp for? Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Well, clearly not. No, I think it might have to... I think it has to be the bullet, right? If she says nothing happened at all, then that is kind of a lie, because there was a bullet in the safe.
We just need to put the shame attention to the fact that the office was fucked up. It was literally fucked up. The evidence is all over the fucking place. There was some fuckery going on there.
Yeah, but what what Apollo was kind of arguing is that they can't prove when it happened.
Yes. Can't prove it.
Yeah, I don't know, it's either the lamp or the bullet, but I think the bullet is a bit stronger
I mean,
as evidence. Oh, yeah, okay, it is that.
you say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually.
Thanks. This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Diala.
Objection!
Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic.
Objection!
Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe.
Inside the safe?
I mean, I'm not sure why you guys didn't look in the safe. I mean, what lame job is this?
I guess the police didn't check that far.
Objection!
But there is a problem. How can you say the bullet was fired on that day?
Objection!
Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us?
No.
That pistol was taken from the Kentucky mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet matched the murder weapon, then that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder.
Not bad, Herr Forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
"30 minutes later, a report arrives." Oh fuck yeah, give it to me. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical. Yeah.
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position?
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day, and at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Miss Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe?
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Diala, right here. Oh.
Order! 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 Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness?
Diala knew about Kitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. Which if she married him, and then the bullet finally reached its destination...
Whoa, what?
That reminds me. Apparently, the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. And they're making quite a great deal of money, a fortune, if you will.
Nefarious. So she planned to marry him just to get her hands in his fortune?
Typical woman behavior.
Oh man.
You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue you, lawyer man!
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita!
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I'm sure those were the exact words, yeah. I think you mean accuse.
Same difference! Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot the doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There, in that park.
Oh, okay. Just cool down a second.
You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll...
T.
Miss Tiala?
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Something funny?
Walkie. Wake up and smell reality.
Alita, baby?
The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Even for brainless, spoiled brats such as yourself.
Alita?
Your honesty is like breath of foul air, Fräulein.
Nice!
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So, the family's fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money.
No way! That's whack! I ain't trying to hear that!
Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who, me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, that's just literally, again, what I totally said. Accused.
Of what crime, might I ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic.
Where's this logic coming from? What?
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but
What are you talking about?
Druzy?
You had the most to lose if that shot was found. But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? Well, you could have taken walkies.
I'm like, when was Walkie in the office to do this shot?
You'd think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I heard him say is, it was me, I shot him.
Uh-huh.
Objection!
That's only because he's trying to protect you.
Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting the critical point. What? What point? Certainly the Fräulein wanted that chart. You assumed she threatened the doctor into opening the safe. But then, wouldn't she have taken the chart? Oh. You see? That chart wouldn't have been left in that safe. Ugh.
He's right.
Miss Tiala. Yes? It is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé. Oh, I'm flattered.
Bitch.
Perhaps this time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget. We proved that you were at the Miraculous Clinic on the day of the crime.
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. Wait. Wait a minute. How does she know where he got shot?
I like how she randomly brings that up into a testimony. Like, why didn't you put that in the testimony?
Dude, this
What's
is
the point of that?
dude. That's like Christoph Gavin in the first case, where he just randomly fucking reveals himself to be like part of like whatever, you know. Where he just randomly says, "Oh, it was blue cards, right? Ah, you guys play with blue cards." It's like, wait a minute, how'd you know it was blue cards? It was black and white. It's like, oh, yeah, it was just a guess, guys. I don't know. I'm just messing around.
Messing around. I just like how she randomly just brings up like it didn't even matter that he was shot there. I mean, what's that have to do with anything? What?
Yeah, how did you know that? Yeah. You went back later? That chart was dangerous. You understand?
Uh-huh.
I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day. But you couldn't get the chart then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
Ah, that was you?
Apollo, that sound, it came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Break in! They left through the window. That window. So you were the burglar.
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing and brazen at that.
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself.
Oh yeah, I can.
They're gangsters, you know?
Irrelevant.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, huh? I mean, if you admit to a smaller crime, that means you're in the big one as well. You know, there's a pattern. You know, Baldy says this all the time. There's a pattern. Why that day?
That brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. And that would bring in the police. And that chart would become evidence. And I'd be hung out to dry.
Uh-huh. No.
But the police didn't check the safe, did they?
Well, they thought the crime scene was the park.
I'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah?
I'm kind of thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually.
Too bad Gumshoe's not around, yeah? To take the
Oh,
heat.
Gumshoe, where are you? Later.
When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after. The 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
But why did Dr. Maractus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on the chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him.
But you could have stolen it.
Could have? Is this some new definition of proof?
Well, ask Walkie. He'll probably not tell us.
Objection!
Might I remind you, this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself.
He's right, isn't he?
Hold it!
Yeah, but
But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that Brad was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further?
this is a very stupid ass line right here.
Man.
Hold it!
The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes.
So it seems. Let's review the facts again, shall we? If the killer shot from this location, the bullet wouldn't struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard testimony in this
on this yesterday. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned to his head to look and was shot.
Objection!
But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can, where the dust was panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet gun hit his right temple.
Silly, silly attorney.
What?
Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning?
Do I remember to
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast.
Just a glass of milk, eh? You call that's breakfast. Okay, fine.
Not even cereal, man. What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
Objection!
But his location was proven. You can't write that off as a him being mistaken.
Objection!
Then why don't you show us, Herr Forehead?
Show you what?
Must I explain everything? Very well. Let's recap. If the witness, Panty's guy, was standing to the north, then there was the where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim? But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple? I merely laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us.
Yeah, and that is so yeah.
If-
Well, can we
if
can, right?
you-
Right?
If you can, that is.
Yeah, we can, right? Walkie was standing at the killer mark. What is Stickler at the witness mark? And of course, Veractus was the victim mark.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim? I actually know where the victim was, or where the killer is. Was this at the killer mark? At the witness mark? Someplace else. Well, what do you think? You gotta have to think a little bit differently. You gotta think outside the box, I guess, in a sense. Or actually, you know what? I think it's more appropriate to say inside the box.
These terminologies are just confusing me anyway. Like I'm not that deep of a thinker.
Well, you know that it can't be the killer mark, and it can't be the witness mark. So all that is left is that the victim killed himself.
Yes, like that.
Obviously, that's not the case. But yeah, that's it's most definitely someplace else.
Now that will make the most sense anyway. As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place. Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
Objection!
It's time to raise the roof and the stakes.
Huh?
Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying? 1, 2, 3. Like so. Double penalty.
Oh, double explosions!
Herr Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. He must be ready for the challenges ahead.
Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is the witnesses, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been.
Yep. So, if you look at the victim, and the entry wound is the right side of his temple, what does that mean? It's on the right side. The bullet came from the right side somehow. Sniffle.
We're talking about this right?
That's the victim, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying right, as in this right. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can see he's facing up, right? So that means the right side of him, right?
I mean, I was only generally thinking since the slippers were in the trash can and we can't see that, and the footprint was right fucking here for whatever fucking reason, of the slippers themselves. So either something was shot right through this damn thing, or this one footprint being here for some fucking reason doesn't. I mean, shooting diagonally like that is.
That wouldn't work though.
And all I know that one slipper footprint was here.
Remember how that footprint was? It was coming like in front of that stand, right?
I don't remember that well. That's the thing.
Okay.
Where it was. I don't know if it was right.
Well,
right
remember what I said? Think inside the box, not outside the box.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me much. All I know is that either it was here, or something went inside here, either to here, and this is irrelevant. I think.
That's the tree. I mean, do you want me to just tell you? If you don't want to, it's inside the stand. If we follow the logic, the right side of him is the cart. So the bullet could have only come from inside that cart, basically, or stand.
The funny thing is that I never looked at the stand close enough to see if there was like an entrance inside of it or like a door that you can go inside here. I never really looked at it, and honestly, this is like a one situation where down here there needs to be like this court record button where I can examine the card again with my own eyes. That'd be great. Like this is one of those situations.
Take that!
Oh, behold the death of gratitude to Miss Alita here.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time we were prepared. we know that Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no, Judge?
Oh yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand.
Order! Order! Order, I said! So, you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Objection!
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand? Which would mean the victim, Dr. Meraktis, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
Objection!
There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Objection!
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand.
Honestly, even from that image, I can't tell where the entrance to the stand is. So I should
Oh,
climb through the window.
open court record. Yeah. Click. Rotate a little bit. To the right. Up to the right. You see that? No, too much. Just... Yeah, see that? No, too much, man. Left. Wait, go to the front of it. Go to the front of it. You see that little... That's a drape. Somebody can hide inside.
Yeah, but my point was, where's the entrance to this thing? Right now it looks like you have to climb inside there. I was like wondering, how do you get in here? Aside from climbing through a window, which is unreasonable.
I think the middle... You see the middle there? Where it says Eldoom, the middle window? That can be opened there. Same for the other side as well. The middle of those can be opened.
My problem really is the fact that it doesn't look like there's like a visible door. That they always have to like go over this ledge thing here that's going around it. That's my only problem. Like I can't see a visible door. That's my issue really. Nothing else.
We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in the stand?
Well, we technically have slippers, I guess.
No, the slippers is the only thing we have. Well, too bad.
No, too bad.
Why would I shout that loud? You want evidence? Well, too bad, buddy. I ain't got it.
I don't think the judge would like that.
Aside from putting the slippers there.
Well, what? What are you confused now?
That wasn't a sound of confusion.
Oh. Well, I don't know, because you're waiting there.
I got it right here.
Intriguing. Let's see what you got. Show us proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
See, the judge isn't even that mad anymore. He only exposed me once.
Take that!
The Menactus Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene.
And
A single slipper print was found at the scene.
yeah, so okay,
Right next to the noodle stand.
yeah, so you can see that middle window can be open, and the front of that stand, you see like there's like that tray that can be moved as well, so you can climb inside it.
But you have to climb still. I'm really talking about like an actual door. Why must the person climb into it?
You have to climb in it because that's not meant for a person inside. That's meant for noodles to stay in there. That's meant for bowls of noodles to be in there.
So that's all it is, really. It was never meant for any person. It's just
No, it never was.
No, fair enough, I guess. Oh, and Miss Diala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand.
Corner music.
Objection!
Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene.
Personally, I still like the OG corner music more, but that's just me.
This is my second favorite one. Can this be called a footprint? In good faith?
Objection!
Observe the diagram. A marked pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Objection!
Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah?
Why not?
You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground?
Wow.
That sounds kind of stupid, but okay.
I mean, if it fell from the stand, it doesn't even have that much weight to leave a footprint on the fucking.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It sounds really stupid.
Fucking, where are you pulling this stupid logic from, man?
Objection!
That's just dumb.
Thank you, Apollo. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with tools of noodle making trade. There is no room for a person to ride in there. You have a point. Could someone have hidden in that stand? Apollo, I think I might be onto something.
Huh?
I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be. Oh, Mr. Justice, do you have proof that someone could have hidden in that stand?
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in the stand.
Yeah, I've got the ball. The ball, man! The well-done noodle ball!
Now,
Take that!
this is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoon's noodle stand.
Eldon noodle stand! Yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. At the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
A large quantity of noodle balls in the victim's clinic.
Mr. Eldoon was very clear about those bowls.
Oh, okay, Lieutenant! When I stand, I'm finished! Oh, my noodles! Balls were in there too!
Yet the bowls were removed. That night there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Diala.
Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines. And I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent. Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
What a confusing sentence.
I know. Oh, yeah. In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus. More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale. And then please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Diala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case.
Let's see what bullshit she says. That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kitaki family hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
Kick. You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that the brat got his health checkup report and that he was coming to settle the score. I see. Well, Mr. Justice, begin cross-expression!
No! Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over.
Perceive? You have the bracelet already? Okay. Right. Well,
Whatever happens here anyway. So you did go to steal that chart.
were you listening? I said I asked him for it. The victim was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have coerced him. True, it would have been impossible without a pistol.
But what if she did have a pistol?
I'll admit I wanted the chart. That much is true. My reason was simple.
Hold it!
It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say.
Not only that, if the Kitakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky. It seems our witness was in a fix as well. Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? One sec. Okay. Had a bit of a hiccup. Alright, I think it should be fine. Okay, yeah, it's all good. When I die, it'll be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act.
Could we be a little less morbid, please?
So you see, I needed that chart.
Hold it!
He didn't understand?
He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. I thought, what a sad excuse for a man.
Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy.
He was practically delusional. Just so. Oh yeah.
Hold it!
They sent you?
He thought the Kitakis had sent me to get the chart. It makes some sense. You're their son's fiancé. Don't make me laugh. The Kitakis sent me? They don't play that way. If they'd known about the chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise.
Hold it!
If that was really all that happened, what were all those noodle balls doing there?
How should I know? There weren't any balls when I went, I know that much.
Oh, so they just magically appeared.
Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright?
Do I detect uncertainty there? This is my last chance.
Apollo, any word from your bases?
Yeah, actually. I felt it respond.
I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo.
Time to receive the truth. Here comes justice.
So, okay, it's that last one, I guess. Well, Max is in the
How
sky.
did that go backwards?
Wait. So I gave up and... So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Yeah, that has to be it. And now you just
This
need to...
last,
Huh?
this last one, eh?
Yeah.
Look, Giras. Oh, that's simple. Anything crazy that's moving around?
I think her hand was moving there. There it is.
There's a brief movement of hands.
Gotcha!
Gotcha!
All I did was talk. And lie.
What? Show me proof!
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they can give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Diala.
Huh?
All I did was talk to him, you claim. Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My Twitch? What are you talking about?
You have a habit of scratching the air at your neck around the edge of your car.
What? What?
These types of supernatural bullshits in a court case, I swear. Yeah, it's working better than I hoped. Her conscious action tell the truth. She won't say. Habits and lies, two thoughts. Connect the thoughts and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall, what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, because something happened between you and the victim in the miraculous clinic office. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened.
Prove exactly what happened. The lamp. I think I'm...
Realistically speaking, we tried all options in one way or another. The lamp has never been used, honestly.
I think I remember what happened, and it's not a pretty sight, actually. It has to be the lamp.
And that red stain is what's gonna explain it.
Man.
Because you gotta remember that they scuffled in the office. Something happened in that office.
I mean, lamps make for wonderful deadly devices half the time. There's nothing else to present here anyway.
No, it's definitely the lamp. It's definitely the lamp.
Everything's just dead ends. So.
Take that!
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again.
Hmm?
There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord.
Huh?
Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple. Miss Tiala, please remove your scarf.
Eek!
You really had to scream because of that? Goddamn.
Objection!
This is a trial to determine what happened in that park.
Nah, man, this is a trial about undressing a woman in a court case room. That's what it is.
Yet we seem to have drifted off target.
Again!
Objection!
We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it.
Damn. Why not?
This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party.
Uh-huh.
You can't order me.
Miss Tiala, yeah. Yeah, remove your clothing, woman! Remove them!
You can't order me to remove my clothing. Yeah,
Remember, this is a manosphere. We do what we want.
yeah, man. Miss Yala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. What? You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. No, no!
Such a bro, man. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Tiala?
Your neck! That isn't what I think it is.
Something did happen that night at the Miraculous Clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait. Looking at the slap and the witness's neck, it looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness specifically. You tried to threaten Miraculous and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Miraculous Clinic. Start flying, woman. Yes.
Order! 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 Will someone please tell me what really happened? I told you the truth already.
By screaming.
I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Miraculous. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you. Miraculous is talking here. Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient. We have to get rid of that chart.
Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that shot, you're finished. Leave me holding the short straw. If I'm going down, I want some company. You!
And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me on the floor. Then he took that cord. Yeah, I remember this. Pal Baractus was serious, deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. Oh. Oh my god. I remember what happened now. Oh man, okay, you're gonna see as well.
So, you were the victim?
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
None of you wanna know why is lipstick on the cord, but of all things.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now?
Eh?
I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand? But how could I?
No.
Trust me, this is insane. What's gonna happen next?
Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
No.
You bear some responsibility for the events that day, true. Yet, if you were also a victim, in this court we owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well. And this finishes the cross-examination of this.
Objection!
Not so fast. This part is just getting started. Now we rock!
What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin,
Upon Maractus chopped a little Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? He's right. There's more we don't know.
I don't know. Gotta dispose the body, right? Put it right in the fucking cart, man.
Oh, you're thinking in the right direction.
Well, there wasn't much to think, man. I only assumed that if this guy did the thing, then I would instantly think like, well, if that is true and not made up, then he probably just put her body in the fucking cart with that. give us an excuse on why was he walking around with that in the fucking park of all fucking places.
Yeah.
But aside of that, he still decided to leave the gun with her in the fucking.
Let me think.
I mean, she was holding the gun in the office.
I guess,
And-
yeah.
If she was unconscious in the car, so this man also put the gun with her into the car. Now I'm like, it's not the smartest move he would do. You know, you think he would confiscate the gun?
Yeah, he probably just forgot about it, maybe. Like, I think he was in a panic.
And of course he was trying to, like, you know, do his own business, and then there's this walkie guy comes in like, so anyway.
Bad timing, yeah.
But she was joke hard enough to leave that mark. She was happy out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
Have the practice pulling that stand, and a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Diala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Me, Fräulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up until now. On the day of murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Baractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie. So she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him. That was the car incident, yeah. In order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then something happened.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was a victim. I was out cold.
But what about Maractus?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps. He saw it. To death. What did he do after his crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Then, Herr Forehead, care to guess?
I have to guess, nice.
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he killed Diala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next?
Evidence to show what he did next? Like something specific we need to show? What he did now? I mean, the card, I guess. I mean, the stand. I don't think there is anything else.
That's the only thing I think of automatically, that he would just shove her in the fucking stand. I mean, showing any of this means nothing. Like.
I don't think any of these matter.
I'm thinking like showing anything else just leads to fucking nothing.
Yeah.
This car sequence is still something out there in the open, but otherwise, should I just put this for now?
Yeah.
Take that!
As his next move, Maractus stole Guy Eldoon's noodle stand.
What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand.
It wasn't so random. Remember, all the balls in the clinic's foyer, balls that belonged inside that stand. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the balls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in that place.
Oh! Wait, you don't mean...
I do. Maractus did replace those balls with something. Your corpse, Miss Diala.
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body. That's crazy talk. You're all crazy!
Objection!
Let's think about it logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind, but on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant walkie-talkie?
I question your logic. What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? That's right, he had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it.
Get what?
It was a trick! That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Huh?
Objection!
No, I'm telling you, this shit's worse than you think.
This is. I'm just questioning the thought processes of this woman. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end unless the park was his destination?
What? Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. To where exactly was...
Not dragging the stand? What? Dip the body into water?
Yeah?
Like, what else could I fucking do?
Yeah.
Even though putting a body in the water is not a... doesn't work really. They end up floating to a fucking shore side anyway, so...
Well, it's a river with a strong current, if I remember correctly.
Take that!
There? That's a river.
Yes, Sean, I scarcely need to explain why.
A perfect place to dispose of a body.
Will still ultimately show up somewhere, and rivers have always been unreliable in that regard. Unless it's like a really deadly fucking massive currents, fucking waterfall thing, then usually bodies get lost something.
Yeah. He was going to throw me into that river. He didn't have many other options, Fräulein.
I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulled the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Diala. And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler of panty snatching fame
Great.
walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant.
So, I shot him?
You were the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala. Nice work.
mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story.
Yeah, okay. Guys, Smelly's manifesting again.
Great. To get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Where off what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin? Must I always be the one to point out her forehead's errors?
Maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of a Herr Doctor's car.
Yeah, finally we talking about the car. His car?
That's right. The Dr. Maractus clinic has that big garage. Which said a green sports car, was it? Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. And if we found our victim without probable cause to steal the stand, and our defense without a case. I have an idea. You know the green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken. Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Zubad, you're wrong. You're quite wrong. Eh? Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Bright was that cream sports car.
Oh my god, dude. It's all coming full circle. I know why it didn't work. Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it. Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car, There is an answer. There is an answer. A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
No. No!
Order, order, order! Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body? Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know.
Damn. You're literally telling me like, oh, you have the answer.
Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Everything I've learned.
Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened to that night. Someone else stole the stand, the car didn't run, he carried the body in the car. Nah, the car was there. There's a reason why the car was there. The car didn't work, man. And you can probably figure it out as well, why. Just think about it. Remember, man, we literally analyzed that car, remember?
It's been a while. That car just having the freaking nonsense shoved in its backside, the mirror being broken. I don't know if there's something, if there was anything else about it.
There was the
fact that it crashed into Phoenix.
there was the phone as well. But other than that, yeah. I mean, yeah. Pretty much, you've pretty much said it already. So obviously, it wouldn't be the mirror, right? The phone has nothing to do with the car, basically, as well. So, however, that phone is technically related to the guy that caused the car not to work.
Thing is, I don't know how cars work. I don't know what stops them from working. Like my dad would instantly answer this question. I know that much. Like for example, if you told me that those panties being in that pipe there, for example, that would prevent the car from working at all, I would not know. Like I literally would not know if that prevents it, or does it literally just cause other issues.
I think it's not. Well, it needs. There's a reason why those pipes are there. It needs to. It's an exhaust pipe, so all that. The way the cars work, there's like an internal fire that kind of burns the oil to make it work, right? I forgot what it's called, like internal combustion or something. And basically, the fumes need to come out of somewhere. And if they can't come out, it just clogs up the car, essentially.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't have deep car knowledge.
That's how I think they work. I'm not an expert in cars, but that's how I think they do work, at least.
I mean, I'm only an expert at knowing how cars get fucking destroyed, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
Huh? Now you're making up even less sense than usual.
Not according to my information, Mr. Yala, but one and one together, and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night.
Panties.
Yep.
Fucking panties.
Let's see now. Panties! Again! What is going on here? Well, where are these panties coming from?
Seem awfully familiar.
All sorts of things come out of my panties.
Even cars.
Even the truth.
Uh-huh. Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties, the latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus clinic garage.
What?
The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them.
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Kevin.
So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
And my motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Honestly, I don't even remember this dialogue. I know he was here, but I don't remember what he said.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe you could break just from that. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. clogged exhaust and they won't run. My, how interesting.
While Mr. Diala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck in the garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car won't start.
What? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
Well, Miss Diala, this wraps up your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does. Where am I? So dark, can't see, cramped. The pain, my throat's burning. What's your problem? You old doc! I know what you did! Walkie? You lied to me! So you know what I'm gonna do! And I gave you a taste of your own medicine, man! Wait, let me explain. Fine, I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me. No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him. Say this at once. Funny, this isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well, too bad. There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand? In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running. I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police. Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint though.
And that was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was committing to you for help, Mr. Justice. Coming to you. I believed in you.
I mean...
You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you. Damn. What? Bruh. I believe we reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing? She's confessed to everything. We are processing her arrest now. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago.
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
he lost, but I didn't exactly win either.
Hmm. Something's the matter here, forehead. Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not exploded.
It's not exploded.
That's fuck you. Eh, that's fucking whack. Oh, man, exploded. Court is adjourned. That's whack is whack, bro.
Real fucking whack.
Fandom lobby. Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, a whole bunch of bullshit. Yeah, we did it. Somehow.
Whack is off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be.
Uh-huh. Except for the fact that there's still a bullet in him.
I couldn't read that.
And he has you to thank, right?
And he has you to... Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes!
Man, he still lives in his fantasy.
Oh, to blame, I guess? You get my Alita back! Stupid pointy-headed attorney with a death wish! Enough walking! Foxy, are you ready? Are you ready?
For him to reveal his eyes.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Kitaki.
It's high time you open your eyes, Walkie.
Why his name's just big wins, man? I swear to God.
Well, you know, old man. I think it's about time you open yours. You open the life trying to become some kind of businessman. Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie. I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out.
If not in jail, won't be a happy end.
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell them. Tell Walkie. Oh, Walkie, Apollo has something to tell you.
Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot.
Eh? What's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo.
I'm trying to become a businessman. I honestly, I haven't bothered to think about it, so it's kind of a left field question to throw at me right now.
Think about it. It's his son. His son is gonna die. What is he trying to do? Do you want me to spell it out for you?
Even if you do, I don't know which is the vital piece of proof here.
Wait, did you figure it out or what?
I mean, if it's not one of these three papers, I would not know.
It's either the checkup or the actual report. I'm not sure which one's correct though.
That's my problem right now. Like, even if you tell me, I would not know which piece of evidence this is, because there's three pieces of fucking paper.
Well, it's not that one. It's either, like I said, it's either not that one, Foxy. It's either Walkie's checkup or Walkie's report chart. Mark this thing safe. Okay. Walkie's checkup report. I think it's that one, because that's the one that his dad made him do.
Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
Hey, Pace. But we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean you aren't really, are you? I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. But it's an expensive procedure. Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you? I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you. I want to do it clean. There it is.
Massive pussy right now, simply.
I told you, man. The biggest reveal of all times. Please understand, Walkie.
I don't really call it the reveal. That just tells me that he was actually just talking with his eyes closed the whole time. That's just all it really tells me.
Yeah. Dad. Man, I see how it is. Oh man, always you looking out for Walkie? Listen, go, man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. My Walkie. No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kitaki, I like him more without the puppy dog eyes. If you call him puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who, me? I don't think.
Someday, I'll make you one of our latest, the Kitaki lime pie.
I'm still trying to just process, like what is... Those Bush eyebrows are like more massive than Bushy Brow Sensei's.
Yep.
He's opening a pie shop?
So long.
And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Oh, we make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going.
Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. Time to perceive her. No, something else. And my bracelet. If anything can help me figure it out. It's all the supernatural bullshit. Oh no, it's Phoenix again. Well, though I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Ah, where?
Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Oh no, here we go again. Ah, salty noodles, right. He got his stamp, I got it. That's my whole payment for this whole fucking case.
Yep.
It's noodles, why?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show.
Hard pass.
With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat.
You know what? I seem to be feeling like an illness is coming up. You know? Alright, this down.
I just knew she would bring him up. Oh, it's special, alright.
Please, anything but him. I'm literally feeling a serious illness coming up. I don't think I can make it. You know.
Nah, we did it. 2 whole episodes, man.
I mean, what was that?
Another episode through Serenade. I think I know which court case this is. This.
No, I meant like, what was this in terms of time? It was another 2 hours and 39 minutes. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stop here anyway. I mean, we could see the beginning of it, I guess.
No,
What do you mean, no?
there's no point because you know, why look at the beginning when we're gonna stop anyway? Might as well start it immediately, fresh in mind.
No, you don't want to? Sure, whatever. Just like as a teaser, I was thinking we could see it.
I mean,
but-
sometimes the beginning matters anyway for context. So, yeah.
I guess. Well, anyway, if that's the case, then yeah. For anyone who's watching me, thank you so much for joining me.